use like every cereal.
Oh.
Now, please, can I get something to eat?
Yes.
Where did this Searle go?
It's alright. Angus. Angus, what are you doing? Hmm? What are you doing? Ooh. Good morning. It's Angie from Brooke Homestead, and it's Lachlan. And we're gonna do some work today. Boys got off to a late start. We were enjoying our sleep. So everybody got their stuff done except for Galen, so I'm gonna go out and do the chickens, and Lachlan is gonna come help me, right? Okay, let's go. Yep, that's the one I need. Get down. Excellent. Come on out. Look at him. Isn't he pretty? I got the door. Hold on. Dump it in there. Oop. Do you want me to help?
No, I got it.
You got it? Then grab this here and then dump it in. All the way in. Alright, and then put the rest in the red one. Is there any more? Alright, go put it in the red one.
Okay, we're done.
Dump it all in there. Good work. Well, nice try. It's okay.
Okay, Mom,
Get the bucket, or get this. Pick it up. Grab that. Yep. Just take it to the fence. Here you go. Put it right there. Okay, let's get the hose.
We know it. Do that. Yeah,
Do you want me to pull it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. There.
I'm getting this.
Yep.
I'm making high bonus. High bonus.
Okay, hold on.
Good job. Good.
Hold on. Hold on, let me dump it all out. You want me to do it? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Wow, it's very. Wow!
hold it. Hold it. Hold it inside there. Hold it inside. Lachlan, hold it inside.
I told you. I told you, Mom.
Pick it up and put it inside. Put it inside. In the hole.
How?
Put it in the hole. Here. I'll do it. Now turn it on. Other way. There you go.
Told you.
Yeah, it was funny. Okay, you do that and I'm gonna go dump out this water, okay?
Okay.
How ducks can get water dirty in like less than 24 hours is beyond me. I reach it, but I don't know if I can get it up and over. Ah. Hold on. Let me move him down.
Yeah!
Hold on. Don't get too excited. All right, we got it.
Yay!
All right. I have to pour it in because it's really, really small. Okay.
I got this.
You hold the lid for me? Thank you.
What is this?
Okay. Put the lid back on. Thank you, sir. Okay. So, again, I'm too short. So I found a way, I think, to do it. On this stick. And then use this stick to put it up there. As long as I don't drop it. Oh my goodness. I broke it! I broke it! I jinxed myself at the last minute. Oh well. Let's see, did I break it, or? Go get me the food. I messed it up. Go get the food. I dumped it. Okay, So I don't know if I caught it on film, but just in case I didn't, I was trying to put that up there using this stick. So I failed. What I think I'm gonna do, actually, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take this down and put it there. Oh, I really hope you guys cannot hear that. Lachlan is in love with baby shark. And I am blaming you, Lori, and I am blaming you, Jessica, because you two started this whole baby shark thing in my house. I was lucky and kept it out of my house for a long period of time, but no, you guys had to start it. So guess what, girls? It's on. All right, let's see if I can. Okay, cool, I got it. All right, so here's the thing, you guys. I'm afraid of heights, so even if I had a footstool, which I do, it's in the house and I could have easily gotten it, or an extra chair, which I do. I have a bunch of them over by the burn pile, or burn pit, and I have like a little stool here. I'm too scared to get on it, and I'm not even gonna lie. That is my biggest phobia, is heights. So if there is anything that I'm gonna end up having to do on the homestead that requires me to get higher than 2 feet off the ground, I'm not even exaggerating, you guys. Yeah, no, I can't do it. I cannot do it. I freeze up, I get vertigo, and I fall. So when it comes to revamping that barn, I'm actually going to hire somebody. He's a good friend of mine. He works for a really nice carpentry business, and he helped me do my bathroom floor. So I'm gonna have him come over, and that is gonna be like multiple days of videoing, and I hope you guys are not completely bored to death about it. So anyway, let me get my wind chimes back up, and let's see what we do from there. Okay, so that time it worked. I had the stick right here on that, and then I just picked it up and put it over the little nail, and we're done. And my new wind chimes, I'm not with you, but my wind chimes have a new spot. I love it. Okay, so that being said, I think I'm done for the day. It's starting to get hot, so I'm done for this morning. Pigs are done and watered and wormed. Chickens are done and watered. Rabbits are done and watered because Aiden's awesome. And Winter is done and watered. And I think that's it. And the inside cats and the inside chickens are done too. So, oh, that's another thing. Tonight, the chickens, they are several weeks old now. They're going out. It's time to go out with the big boys. So I will put them inside the chicken coop tonight after everybody's in bed. And then we'll see how everybody goes. So we'll try to videotape that. I'll have my headlamp on, so hopefully it'll pick up. And if not, you know, maybe you get to hear a lot of screaming and hollering. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a good day. Bye. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys, or as you notice, I changed clothes because holy moly it was hot. And so disregard what I'm wearing. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about diatomaceous earth, and it is it's genuinely used in pesticides. It is, especially if you get the food grade, it is non-toxic unless you breathe it in. You have to be very careful when putting this out because you don't want to breathe this stuff in. Look, I'll show you. This is a little bit of what it looks like. It's very, very powdery. Kind of reminds me of chalk dust or talc powder. See, it's really very, very fine. Now the cool thing about this stuff is that it is apparently an excellent pesticide, and it's non-toxic to I think to pretty much all of your animals. I have to look and see. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I have a little bit of information here in case you didn't want to have to look it up or anything. But it is used to kill spiders, ants, cockroaches, fleas, bed bugs. I'm missing something. Ticks. You can sprinkle this. I think I surprised him. You can sprinkle this around the outside of your house, preferably in areas where it's dry. It does not work if it gets damp. That's why they say after a really hard rain you should reapply it. But what it does is it's a very, very fine, coarse grain, and what it does is it gets under the exoskeleton of the insects in question, and it makes it so that they cannot retain moisture, and they basically dehydrate, and when they dehydrate they die. So it's all good. I was looking online for the particular brand that I got. I was looking online, I was looking at their reviews, and there were a lot of really good reviews. The one review that was bad that I did see, they said that they put it on their garden for whatever reason, and I forgot what kind of bugs they were trying to get rid of, but they said it didn't work because it was always there and blah blah blah. Well, it turns out he was putting it out in the morning when there was dew on all of the plants, and it loses its effectiveness if it gets damp or wet. So if you do use it, make sure to use it when it's completely dry in whatever garden or around your house or whatever. And you can use it inside your house too as well. You can make a kind of like powder to put on your cats and your dogs to help with the fleas. I know that there was a woman who had a business where she would rescue animals, and instead of using, because especially on the little teeny tiny kitties, you cannot put anything like Advantage or the drops or anything on them. So in order to make sure that they were taken care of, she did put a little bit of DE under their fur as much as possible. But she stresses that you have to be very careful to not let the animals inhale any of the powder. Now, I have recently started using DE as a wormer for my pigs, and they said that from what the information that I found, it's 2% of your feed weight. So however much feed weight you have, like say you have 100 pounds of feed, you're going to use 2 pounds of DE in the feed in order to be effective. Now I don't do that. Obviously don't do that, but I do use the 50-pound bags, and I also found out that from reading that if you mix the DE in the food as you're like putting it into the container barrels or wherever you're holding it, not only does it help to worm the pigs, it also is a pesticide deterrent, a natural pesticide deterrent, that you can keep bugs and insects out of your food, out of the animal's food, which is great. I haven't run into the trouble of having any insects in the food. Mostly because, well, no, that's not correct, because I did find a spider web in there one day, and if anybody knows me, spiders are kill them with fire, basically. But DE seems to be like this really cool, not be-all end-all product, but it is supposedly this really great diverse product that people can use, and I will be using it in my garden here shortly. I just have to wait until it dries out, because I forgot I went over there and watered all the dirt. Yeah, so it's not gonna work. I will, however, be using it with my squash for my butternut squash, because last season when I planted the zucchini and I planted the crookneck squash, I had such a bad time with squash bugs. It was horrible, and the squash bugs were like migrating over to my tomatoes. So if I can keep this on my plants and keep the bugs away, I will be extremely thrilled. And it's not very expensive. I think I paid $22 total after taxes and shipping for a 10-pound bag. So yeah, if it's something you want to try, do your research, see if it's something that you want. I have used it for probably about a week now, and I am seeing a bit of a difference. I am seeing less bugs on the outside of the house, just not around this waterway area because I have a leak and I have to fix that. But I put it around my rabbits with, and I put it with the snake repellent, so it kind of doesn't, there's no cross contamination or anything like that. But I have the DE, and that also helps with bring down flies. So I do use it for a lot of things around the house. I do use it for a pesticide. I do use it as an additive in the feed, and I do use it for worming. But there is another use, and I haven't done this yet because I'm a little bit leery. I want to do more research on it. There are people that are swearing by it. If they put like I think it's a teaspoon or a tablespoon, they mix it in a glass of juice and they drink it down. They swear that it's amazing, and it does, you know, it cleans out your system. And I don't know for sure. I've just read reviews and done just a small amount of research on eating it or ingesting it as humans ingesting it. I'm not exactly sure if I would do that, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'll do some research and see, you know, what's going on. But other than that, if you guys have any ideas what other uses you can use DE with, please put them in the comments below. And if you have any, you know, cool ideas that you can, I heard somebody mixing DE with coconut oil. Yeah, DE with coconut oil, and then I don't know, I have to look it up. I think they were using it for some sort of a topical agent. I'm not sure, I have to double check, but I remember glancing and seeing that somebody had posted that. Alright, so as I was saying, we put the DE on here, so we're gonna check to see if it worked. Well, not really. Maybe it'll work now. Because this is a humongous ant pile that I've been trying to get rid of, and nothing has been putting a dent in it. So hopefully this stuff will. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you again on Wednesday.